So as humans, I think we have a natural tendency to focus more on what's going wrong or what we perceive as going wrong than what's going right. And this can take a lot of forms, whether it's complaining about our circumstances, kind of feeling like everything's against us, or judging ourselves for not being where we think we should be. And sometimes, like I've said before, it can be very subtle. So maybe we're not necessarily complaining, but maybe we're constantly trying to improve or fix ourselves or the things that we think are not ideal about our lives. And so I've taken an active effort to counteract this. And as part of a group challenge that I'm participating in, we've actually been, each day, we've been writing down 10 things to celebrate or 10 things that we feel are going right in our lives. And I like to keep this very open-ended and very general. And because this goes back to the idea, right, that only we give meaning to our experience. And so I feel that everything is worth celebrating, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be the things that people normally look to, like money or success or relationships. And I think because that tends to be kind of the things that people focus on, right? I think they can overlook a lot of other things, like maybe you have really nice hair, for example. And also I think we tend to overlook the progress that we're actually making in other areas of our life. And because it can be, at least for me, it can be like a little bit challenging to come up with 10 unique items each day for the list. It's really gotten me to be very creative, and it's really gotten me to really kind of dig deep and recognize a lot of things that maybe I would have taken for granted or things that I would have overlooked. So, for example, I took a moment to celebrate the fact that lately I've been sleeping really, really well, and often without using melatonin or any sleep aids. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but after a long bout of insomnia, I think this is definitely something to celebrate. And because I had been sleeping well for a couple of months now, I had kind of overlooked it. But still, I think it's worth celebrating. So I encourage you to do the same thing, to write a list of 10 items to celebrate each day, and you'll be amazed at what unfolds.